Horror Haiku number 7. Oh, silly Tyler. Another haiku, my friend? Hey, what's with the knife? Welcome to Kings of Screams. I'm your Monday host, Tyler Dean. I don't know how many of you are huge fans of the movie District 9, but one of its directors, Simon Hansen, along with one of the actors, the main actor, Charlton Copley, are actually working on a movie called Spoon. Spoon is a thriller with supernatural overtones about a man who, when he blacks out during extreme times of stress, makes a remarkable discovery about himself. Not much can be really said about the film as I made several searches around the internet, but it does look pretty creepy, and there's actually a teaser trailer on themovieblog.com. I'll include a link down below. And check it out, because it actually looks pretty interesting. Now, so far throughout all these videos, I've been reviewing movies that have already been out for a while. Even though they're quite enjoyable, and I myself watch them all the time, you guys might be kind of sick of it. So finally, even though I got to choose the theme for this week, I went to go see George A. Romero's new movie, Survival of the Dead. Basically, the film follows a group of people who live on an island who are simultaneously fighting the zombie epidemic while trying to cure their once human friends and family, and kind of try and find a way to get them to go back to normal instead of having to kill them. In the film, you have two families. One just realizes that they can't be cured, they just need to be killed, just kill them, shoot them in the head, they got it down. I hate it when that happens. The other family thinks that the family that's killing all the zombies is wrong, and they're trying to preserve the zombies, and it's just kind of like one of those things where they think that they can change something that can't be changed. So they pretty much just take over the island, and they basically kick off the guy who's just killing the zombies, and they kind of turn the zombies into slaves, even though they call it returning them back to their human state. They basically try and force them to live the way they used to live. The mailman, they change in the mailbox so he can put the mail in. The farmer, they have plowing the grass, but he's not really plowing it. It's just kind of chilling there. Just stuff like that, and you have them chained to their spots. One of the main bad guys' wives is actually chained to the kitchen to kind of remind her about her duties in the kitchen. This movie does get a little ridiculous with the gore and the blood and everything like that. However, the storyline is actually pretty interesting. George A. Romero has always liked to put social commentary in his films, and this is no different. You can see social commentary about indifference to violence. You can see social commentary on how women are kind of viewed. And I think there's a little social commentary on the war going on right now in Iraq and around the Middle East. I will tell you though, if you're not really a big, huge George A. Romero fan or a fan of zombies in general, you'll probably find this movie pretty boring. It does have its slow parts. Cool fact though, the group of soldiers that you're following are actually soldiers that you see in Diary of the Dead. They're the soldiers that ransacked the van that the main characters, which at the time are teenagers, they ransacked that van, and so it's kind of neat to kind of see that segue into kind of like what happened to them. Like I said, this movie does have its good points, but it also has a lot of bad points. It is a little slow. Some of the acting is ridiculous. I was kind of laughing more than anything. Some of the deaths are ridiculous. You kind of are reminded of Final Destination because of just how ridiculous some of the ways are. Hopefully this movie review is faster than all my other movie reviews. I will give this movie a 2.5 out of 5. I would definitely recommend just renting it or borrowing it from a friend if they have it, but it's not necessarily a movie I would go see in films. It hasn't been released widespread. I had to go to an independent theater to actually see it. Have fun with it. Don't worry about it too much. It's an okay film. This has been A Side of Horror, and you've just been served.